Yeah! DLC data information.
Hey, so I know once I get the Squire guitar, I'm not going to want to play with the plastic instruments anymore.
Well, don't say that. They still love you.
I'm wondering if you can use the Squire guitar to play Legacy DLC that's not updated.
I know you can do that on the Mustang.
Yeah, the Mustang supports it. You can play standard guitar on the Mustang. For
the first 5 frets.
You can't play the 5-lane guitar on the Squire Strat, like the real one, just because of the way it's built. It's like not something you can really pick up with the way we do the hardware.
Huh. Well, no, I didn't know that because the build that I had didn't work. So
there you go.
Oh my God, amazing! You can put it down. Now I've seen you. Now I know I can visualize you.
Wow, voice. Anyway, I tend to be a bass player in most Rock Band games.
Thank
so,
you.
Serious question. Why haven't you gotten a Primus in yet?
Primus in Rock Band 3.
Yeah, look at this set list.
It's more. But,
No, yeah, no, that's a reasonable question.
Seriously, do you have any? Do you know of any like bass love you might give in the future? Like, for example, like ignoring the connotation for that question. One of the few third-party guitars I've gotten ever is Mad Catz, the bass one they made for Rock Band 2. It's like that. Do you guys have any plans for like that sort of thing in the future? Or, like
so let me see if I understand your question. Are we going to do, what, bass-specific music that's really exciting for bass players? Are we going to make a specific bass controller?
I suppose, yes.
You just want bass news.
So we have a bass. One nice thing that we'll probably talk about a little later is with the Korea, we actually have career parts for every single instrument type, and bass now has its own type of its own set of goals and achievements and it's a legitimate part now.
That's how we add more content to the game, we just create a bass career.
I like the sort of thing, like saying things here, blah, blah, blah. Saying that I'm lazy and also can't talk.
Yeah, well you're a bass player, right? That explains it.
Well, there's also Victor Wooten Rock Band that's coming.
Oh yeah, Victor Wooten. So much slap bass.
Alright, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the information I've read on the internet is that the keyboard controller runs via MIDI, is this correct?
So it is a MIDI. It is a okay. 2 answers to your question.
Okay.
The keyboard controller made by Mad Catz, the official Rock Band 3 wireless keyboard controller, that works as a wireless controller of the game. Does not run over MIDI for game data. It is also a MIDI controller, so you can plug a MIDI cable into it and use it as a MIDI out. But it doesn't work for the game over MIDI.
Okay.
But flip side, there is a MIDI converter box that Mad Catz is making, which I think retails for $39.99, but they're making it right now in China. And that will let you take any keyboard with a MIDI out or any drum set with a MIDI out.
Or MIDI sequencer.
What?
Or MIDI sequencer.
You sure? If you I don't actually know if that's going to work or not, but I mean, if you can assign MIDI values, I'm guessing you can probably make it happen. Yeah, so when you all autoplay an FC, it'll be, score hero extravagance. Fight start. But so the Mustang box, though, will let you play any keyboard that you want and as a MIDI out. So if you already own a MIDI keyboard, you don't have to buy a new keyboard. But no, the wireless keyboard that we're making is not a MIDI device in the game.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. Pop.
Hey, Anthony, Ground Control, Portland.
Oh, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in like 8 hours. How are you?
You could never get rid of me.
We sang Rock Lobster together last night. It was good. Right? And Lowrider.
It was the other Anthony from Ground Control, Portland. First, thank you very much for the new party-friendly features in Rock Band 3, the whole jumping in, jumping out.
Yeah.
Easy to start, easy to restart.
Yeah.
It's easier than ever for me to hook normal people into becoming Rock Band addicts like me and my friends.
And when people get super stupid at a party like last night, they're like, I can play Expert Pro Keys, Sight Read, whatever. I've only never played the game before. And then they're like, oh, this is too hard, book that easy. We can change it in real time, which is a very useful feature. Thanks, Tim.
So, 2 questions. One is about DLC. I want to bargain with you about getting pro features in DLC. And the other one is about the Rock Band Network store.
Bring it.
How about updating the old DLC the lazy way? Just by adding stuff that doesn't require changing the music stems. Like you add the harmony parts, you add pro mode charting, but you don't have to change the music parts.
Sure. So, okay, so, I know you have a second question, but let me answer your first question first. All the pro drums, by the way, are going to work day 1, because by a stroke of... Yeah, right? Because by a stroke of accidental genius, we've always been charting symbol versus drum notation in the animations, and it's actually pretty easy to parse for us. So all your pro drums are going to work. That's great. You're not wrong about things like harmonies and guitar not needing new audio stems. However, charting pro guitar is probably the most time-consuming thing we have ever adventured on as a company. Like, it is insanely complicated, and it takes like about as much time to author pro guitar for a track as it does to author the rest of the track in Rock Band gameplay. So it's like doing a second track for every one track we do. But you're not wrong. Like, it'll be easier to update pro guitar and pro bass than it will be pro keys. And I hope I'm not mistaken that we
Vocal harmonies.
Yeah, vocal harmonies. I would love to pipe those too. There's more MIDI data to put in there, but we'll try to do as much as we can going backwards. I know that the team is starting to spec out the audio, and DLC teams are specking out now, like what they can accomplish schedule-wise, what they can accomplish priority-wise, and then what technically needs to happen to make that possible. And a lot of that's probably going to be software update-driven. So Breakly will be face down for a couple months. But
So we could expect a little bit of that for some songs.
I think you can speculate that we're going to do our best. That's all you can speculate.
Okay.
I know nothing more than that.
I'm not going to do my best. I'm going to do about 80%.
You're going to do my best. Brian's not going to give you his best. He's going to give you like somewhere in the middle range of what he can give you. Like
We should just start bringing posters of our audio team crying.
Yeah. These guys love you guys, but they want to sleep so bad.
I haven't seen their family in 3 years.
Yes.
Okay, the other question is much shorter. Rock Band Network trying to scroll songs, add songs, like buy a song and back out is being kind of slow and bulky on Rock Band 2. How's the performance in Rock Band 3?
BJ?
Oh, so we have a brand new music store in Rock Band 3 that actually integrates the Rock Band Network and Rock Band Music Store content all together for a single browsing interface. Now, we do realize that in Rock Band 2, the Rock Band Network content was patched in, so it's rebuilt from the ground up at this point to accommodate that load of content. It's a lot of songs, obviously, so you'll be browsing the store in a better way to be able to find the stuff you want sooner, and through different criteria too. Like you can browse by genre, by artist, by if it's RB and authoring group, or by country of origin. All sorts of browsing options. Hopefully, it'll be a lot more flexible for finding content because there's so much content now.
It's sort of an Uber store. So and it was sort of great when we started Rock Band Network. I mean, we did it, both because we were patching it in and because it was sort of intentional at the same time. But like to have that content separated, so you really had like one place to browse all this user-generated content. We sort of had no idea how it was going to go when we launched it. I mean, we launched it like after a year and a half of working on it, 2 years of working on it, and we were hopeful it would be embraced. And it really hasn't been. We're up to 500 plus songs.
I mean, to be fair, I'm the worst case. I pre-downloaded the trial version of every single Rock Band Network song as it came out.
Awesome.
It was my Xbox was crying.
That is dedication. I'm sure your internet bill was crying.
But the other thing behind all this as well is that, as well as merging the stores, like Rock Band Network songs are equal citizens like across the entire game. So you can use them to play tour challenges, you can use them to beat goals. Like as far as the game is concerned, a song is a song. So there's no more divide like there is in RB2.
Cool, thanks.
Suffrage now.
Hey guys.